Good morning. How is everyone today? We're going to make this wooden gate card with a happy birthday card with some nice shimmering flowers to wish someone a very special birthday. So let's get started. Into this kit for the card class, what you have is your card base in Whisper White. You'll have another piece, which is Smoky Slate. You'll have three wooden strips, and I'll tell you how I did those. You'll have a small piece of Whisper White, a piece of Blushing Bride, and then 3 flowers and 2 leaves already stamped and cut for you. So let's get started. So first we're going to take your card base. Let me clear off this a little slower than I thought this morning. You're going to take your card base, and using the bone folder, you're going to fold it in half. Like so. And then use your bone folder to give it that good crease. Okay? Just like that. And just set it aside for now. We're going to use the Stamparatus, a new tool by Stampin' Up. What it is I really do enjoy this. You're going to put your Smoky Slate. There is already a place for you to line it up right here on the bottom of the Stamparatus. I've used washi tape to do that. Your stamp is already over here. This is the hardwood stamp. It's one of our largest stamps. It also will fit the large block that we have. I'm using Memento ink, Tuxedo Black, and I'm going to ink up the stamp. Just pat it all over till you feel you've got enough on there. And then I'm going to flip it over and press. Press firmly and all over, especially around the edges. And then we're going to lift it. And there we go. It's all inked for us. Look at that. So if you're having to do multiples of these, like I've had to do, this is a great and easy way to do it. So you're probably wondering where I got these 3 from. These are going to be part of your gate. These are actually cut out of this piece of paper. I did 2 originally, and then cut 1, and I got these 3. So we'll put those on shortly. Your next thing is bring back your card base. We're going to go ahead and adhere your the gate to the card base using the snail. Make sure you line it up. You may get a little bit over, but that's okay. So there you go. You've got your wooden gate so far. Next, you're going to lay a piece of the wood diagonally across And then you're going to, first we're going to line this up, is put the other one across like that at the top and the other one on the bottom, leaving probably about a 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more, 3/4 inch at the top of the bottom. Once you get them where you like them and you have an idea, okay, now that you got them laid out, let's use the adhesive to put it across the or put it on the back and then adhere it to your wooden gate front. Then you're going to do the other one and put it across the top like so. And then you're going to do the other one across the bottom as so. So now you've got your gate front. We're going to trim those ends. And there you go. You've got a gate. Okay, now we're going to put that aside a little bit and we're going to grab our silicone mat. And one other thing in your kit is a Stampin' Up! Doily. It's a 4-inch doily. What you're going to need to do is use your snail again and just put adhesive on the back. Using the silicone mat prevents your adhesive from attaching to if you had paper surface behind it, and then it would get all sticky and then you wouldn't have to do, or it would be a mess because you could get other things stuck on it. So all you're going to do is put the doily in the center, as so. Okay, and we're going to set him aside. Now you're going to take your Whisper White small piece, the stamp. Okay, now we're going to take and use the Early Espresso ink and the Happy Birthday and ink it up. No need to press real heavy on the ink pad. These are really juicy. Then we're going to stamp it in the center of the Whisper White piece. I pressed firm. I didn't rock too much. So just be real careful with that. Now we're going to use our label punch. Okay, this one is retired. I'm sorry, but I did make a suggestion on the notes that you could use the like it's called the Pretty Label Punch that's in the catalog. It's basically the same concept of what we're going to do. So to line it up, you open up your punch and line it up with the Happy Birthday in the center. Once you get it into the center or where you like it, just squeeze. Since we have the punch out already, we're going to punch another one, or punch again, out of the Blushing Bride to get that. Okay, I want to show you how to get this effect here of the little pink behind. You'll see that if I put it, they're the same size, so if I do that, it won't work. So what you're going to do is take your paper snips and cut it as so. And then you're going to take your Happy Birthday, turn it on the other side, find where you put your snail, and do a swatch there and a swatch there. And then you're going to line up your halves of the Blushing Bride like that. I try to get the corners where these humps are into the into that little divot right there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but just use your best guess. Okay, there's one. And there's two. You'll see that you've got these little pink nubs out there. Just cut them off. There you go. And that's what you get, just by cutting it half. So bring your card back in. You're going to use snail again and adhere this to the doily. You're going to go about, oh, maybe 3/4 from the bottom, 3/4 to 1 inch from the bottom, and center it. Okay. Now you're going to bring in your leaves and your flowers. Okay, I'll show you where I got those from. This is from our paper pumpkin kit. Each paper pumpkin kit comes once a month. It's a subscription base, and it comes with ink, it comes with the stamps, and all the paper products to make the paper pumpkin for that month. So I decided to reuse these stamps. You'll see that there's the leaf, there's the flower. We have some extra sayings in here, some little flourish there, and then the happy birthday we used earlier. But you'll see that these all came out. So I punched them already out for you, or I'm sorry, I stamped them and then I cut them with my Scan and Cut, so I was able to do a large amount at one time. So now we're going to turn the flowers over and use dimensionals and put one in the center of each one, as so. Okay, once you have them, peel off the back. And your placement is these two, approximately over the corners. You may want to go a little lower, up to you. It's your card, make it what you want. And then take the white one and put it in the center. Then take your leaves, use your snail, and place them underneath your flowers. And the other, just like so. I think I want to raise him up just a bit. There. And there you go. Now to give it that little shine, this is Winkostella. It is a glitter brush. Love it. It gives it, we're going to use it on the flowers to give it a little sparkle. Who doesn't like a little sparkle, especially on their birthday? And we're just going to color that on. And there you go. Feel free to stamp a sentiment in the inside, but there's your completed card. Hope you like it.